Hello, just waiting for it to confirm that we're alive. I know I'm live. I'm alive, alive. Oh. Right, just check the comments are working. Yes, they are. So, hello and a very warm welcome to my live. My name is Julie-Sian. I'm coming to you live from UK. It's just after 6 p.m. on Fairy Wednesday, the 15th of November 2023. Oh my gosh. Do you know what? We've only got another day 15 left in the year, and then that's the end of the 2023. What a scary thought. We just got to the 15th of December, and that's it. No more opportunities for a day 15. What a strange thought. Time's ticking away. We just don't know what's happening. Okay, so let's get ourselves comfortable and set in. So today is Fairy Wednesday, journals, connecting and channeling guides. Yeah, Fairy Wednesday. I call it Fairy Wednesday because Wednesday is the holy day of our fairies. Our fairies are our earth angels. You can tell the difference between an angel and a fairy is an angel has feather wings and a fairy has insect wings. Well, that's if they want to show you like that. If you're someone like me who sees energy, you know, you just go, oh yeah, I know who that is. But when you're first connecting, and because humans like to see things, they resonate with their sight more. So, you know, when you look at the clouds, and rather than you going, oh, there's a cloud, you go, that cloud looks like a jumbo jet. That cloud looks like an elephant. Or you're looking at a tile, a picture of a tile, and you go, and it's an image, and you go, oh, that looks like a dog. Or you get a piece of burnt toast and you go, oh, there's a burnt toast in the shape of such and such a Jesus Christ. I don't know. It's the way humans see things and connect with things is through their sight and things. So our guides do what will come to you in a way that you will understand who they were. And because we're grown up, you know, I mean, say Disney, other films and companies also available. They depict lovely Tinkerbell in Peter Pan as a little green creature with wings, and people grow up, oh, that's what a fairy looks like. You're told this is what an angel is, and you walk around a graveyard and see statues of angels. You see images of fairies and angels and dragons and things and unicorns. I mean, look at the Scottish flag, has got a unicorn on it. So, you know, when people think of a unicorn, you know, there's a shape there. If you know what the Welsh flag looks like, it's got a Welsh dragon on it. So it's like, oh, that's what a dragon looks like. So then if you're working with your dragon guide and you're not too sure about energies, because you know somewhere deep in your subconscious mind you've seen an image of a dragon or seen an image, and even if we don't know we've see it consciously, subconsciously there's subliminal messages all the time. You know, if you're sort of flicking through channels on the television, boom boom boom, your eye picks up images so fast that sometimes you don't even realize that you've seen that image. However, your subconscious mind has seen it. So someone or somewhere will go, you know, why do I see that? And it's just like, no, you don't know where I saw it from, but you know you've got the image stuck in here. Once seen, never forgotten. Some images, unfortunately or fortunately. And so it's like, well, I want to connect with a dragon. And it's like, well, if you grew up, there's a film called How to Train Your Dragon. It's a cartoon, really good actually. I think there's a couple of films of it, part 1 and part 2. Well, film 1, film 2. How to Train Your Dragon. Now, if a young kid watches it now, like say my grandchildren, and they see that film, it's quite a good one. How to Train Your Dragon. It's really quite good. Sat through it a number of times with the kids, because it's, you know, what do you do on a Sunday afternoon? It's wet and rainy, I know. Well, let's put that film on, How to Train a Dragon. And now when they see an image like that, they go, right, that's what a dragon looks like, because they've seen it in a film. And this is how you recognize things. You know, you see a cat, oh, that's a cat, that's a cat, that's a tiger, that's what a tiger is. You know, you see a panther, oh, that's a panther. Oh, that's what an eagle is, that's a robin. You know, you see these things and you can collate, connect, the image to whoever. So when you're working with your spirit guides, they will show themselves in a way that you will understand and you won't be scared. Yes, they can suddenly, you know, it can be a little bit, oh, flipping hell, there's a dragon in the house. Really? And all of a sudden, like, I remember my daughter, she was about 7 or 8, and she came up to me one day and she goes, you know what, I'm really fed up with this, because the angels just appear and they make me jump and I'm fed up with it. So she was getting a bit upset because she'd tell you turn around and there'd be one next to her. And it was a bit unnerving because she would see them and then she'd think, oh my God, someone's there, and it's an angel. So we then sat down and we had a little chat, and I said, okay, Anna, we will have a chat with your angels. So we sat in the lounge, just the two of us, and I said, you know, the angels are here, they love you. Oh yeah, I know they love me, but she goes, it just makes me jump. You know, they suddenly appear. So I then said to her, well, how would you like to see your things? And she goes, well, if I could hear like their footsteps or something, you know, then it's not like or a Tinkerbell, you know, a little bell, then they'll go, oh, there's a bell, then my angel is going to appear. So we then sat down and we went, right, Anna, should we call in some of your angels? And we called in her angels and her spirit guides. Yes, it's slightly led by Mother because she wasn't sure what was doing. So I said, right, Anna's angels, she loves being with you and thank you being with her, but she says you are upsetting her by suddenly appearing. And so Anna's asking that somehow, perhaps, rather than you just appear and making her jump, which makes her upset because she didn't like being jumped. She's a bit of a timid little girl. Then she's got a lot better now. So I said, Anna, your angels, what would you? So Anna turned around and go, well, either make a noise like a bell ringing or have a smell like a flower or something. And she gave a couple of examples. And she was just sitting there talking to her angels and saying, you know, rather than just appear, I would like you to like ring a bell. So if I hear this bell, I know that an angel's about to stand by me. So I'm prepared so I don't get jumped. And she gave, I said, right, let's give a couple of examples, you know, sort of thing. So she goes, well, maybe they could knock on my bedroom door, make a knocking sound if I'm in bedroom. So it's like, you know, because I used to knock on the door, you know. So she goes, oh, if they're going to come and join me in my bedroom, maybe they could knock on my door. So hello, all these people. So we had a little chat with her angels, and ever since then, whenever her angels come, she goes, yeah, I've got an angel now, God, you know. Oh, well, because I hear the bell ring, or they're coming into my bedroom and I hear a knock at the door. But this way, she's not scared of them. She's not scared of them, that's not the right word. They were making a jump. You know when someone comes in, you go, oh, you made me jump. Oh! And it used to upset her that way because she didn't like that. And she used to think it was her brother coming in to disturb her and stuff. So now whenever her angels want to connect with her, when she wants to connect with them, she'll hear like a knock on the door, or she'll hear a little ding, ding, ding of a bell, or whatever it is. I can't remember what her signs were. And her guides, or any time any of her guides or spirit guides wants to pop into my daughter, they all, and she has a word with them, she goes, gatekeeper, remind them, they can't just appear, they, because that makes me frightened, they've got to make a little like knock on the door, not as if, and say, can we come in, or ring a bell, ding dong, knocking at the door. So that guides come into my daughter, because, and it's like, you know, she's what, so they've been doing that for the last 9 to 8, because she was about 7 when we did that, and she's what, 26 now. So for the last 19 years, ever since she's been connecting with her angels, that's how they come in and connect with her, because it was like that. But yeah, so she's, that's a thought, she's been sort of with her angels. Well, the last few years she's sort of bumped, you know, with university and stuff. She stopped working with them when she was about 15, sort of thing. But she knows they're there, and she says, you know, sometimes she hears the knock on the door and a bell, and I went, yeah, they're just there, Anna, to remind you that they're there, and when you're ready and willing to want to work with them again, that's how they come into you. And this is the thing, is that our angels and our guides and our fairies and our dragons and our unicorns, or our Native American guides, or, you know, Tibetan monks, or you know, Cleopatra, or Maasai warriors. I mean, I've had guides, people who've got Maasai warriors as their guides, etc. Hello, Lavender Moon. Hello, Helena. Helena, how are you doing? Helena. Is it Helena? I love that name, Helena. It's a beautiful name. So they come in and you can talk to them and say to them, you know, I just wanted to, or you can say to them, you know, I only want to talk to my guides in a meditation. So you're in control. So you can say, right, and you can put it out to you, hello universe, hello spirit guides, I want to go on a meditation and I want to connect with one of my guides. I'm going to take myself and I'm going to invite you to step in during my meditation. And then you put it out there, your gatekeepers said, right guides, they put it out, so you then get yourself comfortable, whether you're lying down in your bed or sitting down somewhere, and then you do your meditation, you take a few breaths in and out, and you go, right, I'm here to connect to my spirit guides, I'm going on a beautiful walk through a beautiful rose garden, and at the end there's a beautiful rose arch, and I step through that, and there's this beautiful pagoda with this beautiful marble thing, so I'm going to sit down there, and I'm going to be joined by a guide, and then I'm here with my guide, and then you go, oh guide, and then you have this conversation, you meditate, then you go, right, give me my words of advice, which I probably won't take any notice of, but give me some words of advice, so I'm ready. So then you have this conversation, like I'm having a conversation with you, I'm having a conversation with you all now. Yes, I can't see you all unless I invite you on, but I can't do that because I'm on my laptop, not on my phone. So hello Colin. So you know, and then you have a conversation, and then you go, thank you for that advice, which I probably will completely ignore and not do anything with, but thank you for joining me in this meditation journey. And then you take yourself back out. So I'm bringing myself back into the room, and open my eyes, take a couple of deep breaths, and then you write in your journal the message, well, you're meant to write in your journal or wherever you do, the message that the angels gave you. So that's a nice safe way of doing that. But most people everyone is so unique, and there is no right or wrong way to connect with your fairies, to connect with your angels, to connect with your spirit guides. Everyone is so different, and I have different guides, and depending on what mood I'm in and what I want from my guides, which sounds terrible, I connect with them different ways. And some guides, I connect with them in a different way each time I talk to them, if you know what I mean. You know, one day I might be talking to you know, my dragon in you know, I just go, hello dragon, hello, how are you doing? He's a bit moody with me because I haven't worked with him for a while, and dragons do get a bit moody when you don't work with them constantly on a, you know, 24 hours a day. They want to be with you because, you know what, you know, building up the respect, and now you don't work with me for a few months, and now you suddenly call me in, what do you expect? You know, it's like, sorry dragon. Otherwise, there's the unicorn. I haven't worked with the unicorn for a long time, but I could just go, unicorn, would you like to pop in? Midnight blue, hello midnight blue, and it just comes in, jumps in, hello, sparkles and rainbows, and hello unicorn. They don't mind. They're not so moody. Dragons are very moody, and they are very powerful, very strong energy. Great alchemists. Hello Sally. But that is the one thing I will say, if you want to work with your dragons, once you call them in and stuff, it takes a while to connect, get them to come in, get them to chat and connect with you. But they can be very stroppy, and they will go off you, and it's like, well, you know, you haven't talked to me for 6 months, what do you expect me to come in and manifest you £1 million? F off. You know, you need to. I'm not like that. Well, that's what my dragon is like. Well, you know me, I swear anyway. But my dragon goes, you know, I'm not just here just on a whim. You do have to work with me properly. I went, yeah. So dragons are slightly different temperamental guides to work with. Unlike your fairies, who are like-hearted. Of course, I've got Charlie the Brown. Oh, I love having Charlie the Brownie. Now, if you want to work with a brownie, Charlie the Brownie, I call him Charlie the Brownie. Well, that's what he told me his name was, Charlie the Brownie. Oh, is that thing. If you want to work with brownies, are great. Brownies are like gnomes and the earth elements, so they're to do with the earth. Charlie the Brownie, but brownies help around the home. Well, again, they can be very temperamental. Brownies are very home-based guides, earthbound guides. And they like helping you around the house. However, if you don't say thank you and leave them out a treat, they will wreak havoc, because it's like, oh, what the F? They're like having a freaking 3-year-old, some brownies. My Charlie the Brownie, it's not too bad. I don't call him on very, but what I do when I call on Charlie the Brownie, it's like, if I've got a pile of ironing and I go, and sometimes I think, oh God, I've got all this ironing to do. I go, Charlie the Brownie, come and help me with the ironing. And do you know what? It gets done really quickly. Like, quite often, I get him to help me with the washing up. I go in there and I go, oh, look at all this washing up. My daughter, when she cooks, she uses absolutely every flipping pot and pan, ladle, you name it. She uses everything in the kitchen, but she doesn't use the kitchen sink because she doesn't wash up. But in the kitchen sink will be stuff ready. It'll be everywhere. And she never, if she takes some salt and pepper and herbs out the cupboard, she never puts them back. So you come into the kitchen and it's just a trash. Never puts anything away. I've got the bin here. The bin is here, the empty tin of tomatoes. He leaves it there. She doesn't even put it in the bin. And the bin, the kitchen is minute. And that's one of our bugbears. It's just like she empties the tin. Oh, we're going to have some tin tomatoes and the spaghetti bolognese. Then she puts the tin down. If she just moved it 1 inch, it'd be in the bin, or she just opens the cupboard, salt in the back of the cupboard, because they're so tiny, we've got no workspace there, so, so I come in, I go, Charlie the Brownie, can you help me with this washing up? And bing, bash, bosh, it gets done really quickly. Then I say to him, look, there's the sweetie box, help yourself, and there's chocolates, I do say to him, there's fruit in the fridge. Doesn't touch the fruit. Charlie the Brownie prefers chocolate. Charlie the Brownie likes unhealthy stuff. And he complained to me once because we went through a stage where we weren't buying any unhealthy chocolate bars. We weren't buying chocolate bars, Mars bars. We were just buying healthy, morning biscuit bars and things like that. And we went through a stage like that, and I was calling him, and he wasn't happy. He was like, "Where's the chocolate?" And I went, but I'm on a health spree, Charlie the Brownie. I have to call him Charlie the Brownie because there is another Charlie guide, so I have to call him Charlie Brownie. I went, Charlie Brownie. I said, we're on a health kick. And he went, well, you may be, but I'm not. You see, I have a strange conversation with Charlie the Brownie. And I went, well, okay, I'll tell you what. I said, I'll see if I've got some sweets somewhere. Otherwise, I'll go shopping and I'll bring in some chocolate later today and you'll be happy. Well, I went shopping. I came back with a bar of chocolate and I put it on the side in the kitchen. I went, Charlie the Brownie, your chocolate's here now. To make him happy, I have my home guardian, Eleanor. Yeah. So that's Charlie the Brownie. But he helps me and I whiz through, when I call him in, I find I whiz through all the housework. But with when you're working with a house brownie, they are, if you don't treat them, like I said, they like sweets, they like chocolate bars, chocolate biscuits, cake, apple pie, they love desserts, and they love that. They don't like healthy food. Oh, he does. Oh, you know what? He does like a cider, because the other day it was like a wine. Yeah, he's a bit of an alcoholic, I think. It's not Brownie. But I just go, Charlie the Brownie, can you come and help me with my washing up, please? Or Charlie the Brownie. And I whiz through. And this is what your spirit guides, you have lots of. Lavender Moon has got a home guardian. Oh, love that. Hers is called Eleanor. And they're really helpful, but you've got to remember these spirit guides, because when they're the earthbound ones, because they're earth, they're helping us with our home. Our home is to do with our earth element. They often do like earth gifts. So, if you leave them out Lavender Moon, you could probably gift them, Eleanor, your essential oils and things like that. She'll probably likes your, go, I've made an essential oil spray. Help yourself to the spray. And do you know what? I know sometimes you don't think it, but you come back and sometimes I have actually seen, I said to Anna, have you been nibbling the chocolate? She goes, no, I wouldn't nibble. I would just take a piece of it. Yeah. Or you can suddenly got the spray, the perfume, and you go, that perfume's gone down. Oh, yeah, my Charlie the Brownie's been helping himself to the perfume again. Yeah, when you work with them. But remember to say thank you. You've got to remember to thank you. You've got to thank your guides, your angels and things, because they are your best friends, your nearest and dearest. And if someone came and helped you, you always say thank you. So you've got to remember to say thank you for your guides and everything like that. But there's lots of different, parking angel. Oh my God, I love my parking angel. I just go I call her in 3 times. Parking angel, parking angel, parking angel. And 9 times out of 10, it's when I've forgotten and it's like I'm 1 minute away to park and go, oh, parking angel, I need the perfect parking space. And there's this comment, you left a bit late, didn't you, this girl? You may have to go round the car park once while I find that space. I do leave it quite late. I leave crystal chips for her on my altar and tell her, oh, you see, she loves that. Eleanor will love that sort of thing. Absolutely. So my parking angel often, because Anna says it's not worked, and I said, well, I've only given her 30 seconds notice to say that I'm in a car park and I have a space, and then I walk around and a minute later there is a space. But often I sort of, when on my journey, when I'm going anywhere, and I go, you know, I call in my when I'm in my car, I go, this is a good one. You call in, you go, 4 dragons in front of me, 4 no, tell a lie, 4 unicorns in front of me, 4 dragons above me, and 4 angels around the corner. I.e., I have 4 unicorns pulling the car like a chariot, but they're in front to keep me space. I've got the dragons above me protecting me and helping me to fly through the traffic on my journey. And of course I've got an angel at each wheel protecting me. So I go 4 unicorns ahead of me, 4 dragons above me, and 4 angels around me protect me on my journey. St. Christopher, St. Christopher, St. Christopher, blessing absolutely everyone on the roads today that they get there safely. And then I say, parking angel, parking angel, parking angel, when I arrive at my destination or whenever I stop, can I have the perfect parking space? Bing, bash, bosh. There it goes. Absolutely. Worked for me the other day in Glastonbury and all the way down. Does work. But you have to believe in it. Believe in it, and then you just put it up to the universe. Don't keep going on and on and on, because when you do that, it's like, I'm really desperate, really desperate, really desperate. Does any of this make sense? So when you, let me have a quick slurp, you see, I'm in my green, I've got my green straw. Because, oh, I forgot, that's lemonade with strawberry squash. I forgot that was going to be fizzy. I was expecting that to be squash. Have you ever done that? I've done that before, picked up my drink and forgot I'd made coffee and went to drink it thinking, oh, I'll slurp my tea, and I've drunk coffee and vice versa. Have you ever done that? Or is that just me? Am I the only one who does that and makes myself a drink right now? Forgot that this is fizzy because it's lemon, and I forgot, and I went to take a mouthful of it. Yeah. Ask your owl. You tell you what, for the quiz, you need your owl, OWL, your owl guide, because the owl is full of wisdom, and ask him to come with the energy of Grandfather Oak. So you want the dragon to burn away all the unnecessary nidra, but call in your owl spirit guide and call in Grandfather Oak. I mean, oh my gosh. Oh, and Merlin. Call in them. I mean, yeah, call in your dragon. Have you got, what's your name of your dragon? If you've not worked with your dragon, he may not just appear straight off, but you never know. Some dragons will appear straight off, but yeah. Where I need help, owl, the spirit of an owl, the wise owl, Merlin, and Grandfather Oak, old as time. I'll give it a go. So, yeah, let me know how you do. Oh, hang on, there's some messages are coming through here. Right, okay. Right, Sally, I love getting help with the traffic. Once we were late and someone else appeared and showed us a shortcut, shaved off 2 hours. Oh, wow! That is amazing. Love that. So Colin's going to test the dragon theory. Yeah, let us know how it goes tomorrow, or post it. And then Lavender, I give thanks nightly to her, and I talk to her when leaving my house. I ask her to protect till I get back, and then when I get home, I say thank you. And yeah, absolutely, yeah, have them protecting. The hearth angels as well, keeping the house warm and stuff like that. Yeah, call them in. There's so many spirit guides and everything. Like I said, you've got a parking angel, you've got the money angel, you've got the angel, the faith, hope, and charity angels. You name it. There's angels and spirit guides doing all things. I'm going to have to shift me off. So it's getting. It's not the most comfortable of chairs, but it's not meant to be comfortable, because if it's called comfortable, I nod off. So I need to keep awake when I do my work. Okay, so how do you connect with your spirit guides? Well, like I said, I just go, hello, who wants to join me? Or I just call the name, Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael. I always do it 3 times. You don't have to. A lot of people just say, I just need to call them once and they're in. Absolutely. It depends on who I work with, and if I've worked with someone quite regularly, if I'm working with Archangel Raphael all week, towards the end of the week, I'll just always go Archangel Raphael. But if it's a guide I haven't worked with for a while, like a month, anything more than a month, longer than a month, I usually do call them in 3 times, just because it's like, hello, I want to work with you, and they go, it's that Julie again. Oh, where is she? 3 times. Yes, he does want to work with you. I do love her. She's a background, but no, she's there. Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, and otherwise people go on a meditation journey. You can do a ritual. Some of the things is, there's a great book. This is a really good book. Sonia Crocker. I'm going to write this out. This is a really good book. Sonia, Choquette. I think CHOQ. Ask your guides. Okay, yes, it's just French. It's really good, this book. It says, it's lots of chapters. Welcome to the world of spirit. Angels, the first of your spirit companions. So they always ask, we always suggest to connect with your angel first, your guardian angel first. Then preparing your spirit guides, introducing your spirit guides, how to work directly with your spirit guides, and living a spirit guided life. That's like working with your higher self. Following your guides can be challenging. Good news, fear against guidance, and finding believing eyes. This is really good. It's simple, straightforward, and it's got so many tips and hints, and it's really written in such an easy way. So ask you guys, this is a really, really good. I don't get paid for advertising this, trust me. I'm not making any money advertising. This is just a book that I use, one of my first, and I've still got it, and it's got some great tips. And when I'm talking to my guys, or when I used to do I run my psychic circles, and helping people connect, this would be the book I would recommend and work with. So this is Ask Your Guides. That's a really good one, because you can connect with those angels. But it's like working with your angel first, because it's nice and gentle. They come with you, they're unconditional love. And your guardian angel, some people ask about guardian angels. A quick guide. A guardian angel is with you from the moment of conception to the moment you take your last breath. Sometimes your guardian angels will be with you while you ascend and then leave you there. It depends on what you believe and everything, but I've always said I believe that my guardian angel is there from the moment of conception, whether that's like when I pop out into the world or when my first 2 cells start to create. That's down to you when you think of creation with things. But to my mind, your guardian angel comes to you when you start connecting, and then when you take your last breath, and when they help you ascend back up. That's your guardian angel. And then once you go back to source, that guardian angel goes, thank God, what a ride. Cash records in there, you know, really things. So that's your guardian angel. Now your guardian angel is not your guardian angel is an actual angel. They are not a loved one who's passed. So it's not going to be your great grandma or anything, because there's your humans, apart from Metatron and Sandalphon, humans are not turned into angels. They are turned into your spirit guides or ascended masters. They do not become your angel, and you do not have a loved one as your guardian angel. Your loved ones come to you as guides throughout your life. Your guardian angel is an angel. They have never stepped on the earth. They have never lived a life on earth. Now you can get cherubs, but again, they are not your guardian angels. Your cherubs are, now again, this is what your own belief system is and what you think and what you feel. Everything I say, you need to connect with your intuition. If what I say does not resonate with you, that is fine. If it resonates with you, that is fine. I'm just giving information. This is my point of view. I've read loads of things, and this is what I've come as my conclusion from reading this, reading that, doing my meditations, connecting with my guides, and this is what resonates with me. It may or may not resonate with you. Cherubs, I believe, some are people, babies who you lose through miscarriage, or a baby who dies within the first 6 to 12 months of their life here. they have a choice. Do you want to come? And they suddenly go, oh, I don't want to be here. No, I suddenly realise the family, or it's not what I signed up for. So those babies who are miscarried, die in the womb, or die before they reach their first year on earth, i.e. they're like 11 months or whatever, I believe that they can be turned into cherubs, because God loves them so much, and he went, you know what, you'd be better off as an angel rather than living a life. But that is my belief. May not be yours. You need to do your own research and see what resonates with you. But your grandma is not your guardian angel. Though grandma can be your spirit guide, and they can join you from the moment you pop out of that vagina and you take your first breath. Your grandmother can be with you, but she is a spirit guide. She is not your guardian angel, or your granddad is not your guardian angel. I don't know who or where Eleanor came from, but she's defo with his house. Noticed her more when I had an awakening middle. Well, she may be your house. She may have gone, well, because Charlie the Brownie has been with me so long, and he's been with me when I lived in Toaster, when I lived in Bugbrook, when I lived in Wales, and when I lived here now. So he travels around with me, so he's attached to me. Now, whether she is just attached to that flat of yours, or she's attached to you, and I don't mean it in a horrible way, attachment, Lavender Moon, you know what I mean. It's like, you know, whenever you go anywhere, your angels go with you. So I don't mean it like a bad energy. Oh, I think I've phrased that wrongly. But she may be just your house, and whatever house you live in, because you're only where you're living now, you are more comfortable and you are ready to go into this is my home. You've released all the darkness of other families and other situations, and you found this perfect home, and then you were open and ready to hear. But she's probably been with you all the time. But I don't know, you have to have a chat with her and ask her. There you are. I noticed that, yeah, well, like I said, and you may find it, if you ever leave, you can say to her, do you want to come with me? I invite you to come with me. But you might find she will come with you. It's like Charlie the Brownie. He travels with me. Yeah, he travels with me. But like all my angels and things. So whether she's, like I said, you know, ask her whether she's attached to your flat, or like I said, she may be attached to you as one of your spirit guides. I don't know. So that's one book. And if you want to have a little read, it's quite easy. It's a lot to read. So read a chapter at a time, or flip through it to read the chapter that you're interested in. But that's really good. Now, for those who want to channel, this is a really good one. Opening to channel, how to connect with your guide. This is a good one. Let me write. Writes this? Sanaya Roman and Dwayne Packer. So this book by Sananya Roman and Dwayne Packer, Opening to Channel, How to Connect with Your Guides. This again is a really, really good book. It's split into different sections. Talks about how to channel, how to channel. It is a little bit, some of it says like, what is channeling, how to do in a trance. Unless you want to take it further, you know, you can miss that chapter. How your guides communicate, how to get ready to do the channeling, achieving a trance state. A trance state is just like a meditation state, so it's like a trance. Just read it for going into, instead of reading the word trance, it's a bit scary, read it as going into meditation. Connecting with your guides, reading for others, so if you want to read for other people's guides, predictions and probable futures, and then stories of opening to channel in it, and then developing your channel, how to go deeper, a great awakening, strengthening your channel, going out into the world as a channeler, and channeling the time is now. So that's really good. It is a little bit more, I was going to say psychically channel, but everything they teach you in here you can use to connect with your guides. And basically channeling is like sitting here and going, first of all, always make sure you're grounded and protected. Whenever you start working with anything, always say, I'm grounded and protected. I'm grounded and protected, because when you are opening up your third eye and crown chakra, you're going up into there, up into wherever. So you need to make sure that, sorry, I don't often tell you, I'm not going to tell you what to do. So but if you're going to do any channeling, make sure you're grounded first. So, because when you disappear up in your meditation, you will be away with the fairies. So you need to make sure that you do have an anchor back on ground. So when you come out of it, you can like bring yourself back down to earth, so ground. And remember to protect yourself, because when you are opening the channel, you are opening yourself up to spirit guides. Now, 99% of the spirit guides up there love you. There are the odd one or two who see the light, and they can come, and it's like the ego. It's the ego will step in and tell you some false lies, and then, but you'll know, because it's like you can double, and you go, are you sure about that? And you can tell whether there are things, but it's very, very rare, very, very rare for a nice guide. So like I said, 99% of the time when you've got the intention, because your intention is, I'm opening to speak to my loved guides, I'm opening to speak to my Archangel Michael, I'm opening to speak to Charlie the Brownie. You put out who you want to open and speak to. Now when you're first doing it, you put out, I want to connect with my guardian angel, I want to connect to my God. So you're actually opening up and you're putting out, that's who you want to connect with. So that is who's coming down. You've put out, I want to connect to my fairy guide. That is, you've said to the universe, they've heard, and they will make sure. So you need to be direct. When you're not direct and focused on who you want to do, that is why sometimes it's like, who's that coming? Who's that coming? Because you haven't been completely honest or truthful on who you want to connect. If you just go, oh, I'm open to connect to anyone, well, you're open to connect to Tom, Dick and Harry, and that's when the problem is. So this is why it can, I'm saying it's 99. If you just go, oh, I'm welcome to connect, let me connect with someone, that is when you might get Tom, Dick and Harry rather than your guardian angel coming through. So I always suggest that when you're going to channeling is just another word for putting a message, ringing up your guides. Hello, it's just and you just sit there and you can just go, I'm ready to channel. I'm going to imagine light connecting up to there. I've got this pillar of light connecting up to the universe, and I'm going to invite my guides down it and to connect with me. I invite them to stand around me. Who wants to step forward and have a chat? Oh, hello, who are you? Can you please introduce yourself? And then you're like having a conversation. It is really just having a conversation, just like I'm having a conversation with you. You just call in your guides, and then you just go, hello, how are you doing? Or you're having it in your head. Sometimes you may hear a different voice, or you will hear your own voice, but it'll be in a slightly different tone. You're not going mental, do lully. But sometimes you will hear a different voice or a different tone of your own voice. Then you know you're connecting. They always come in love and peace and joy. Sometimes though, when you sort of put it out there and go, my spirit guides, and I put that out as a general because I don't want to restrict to just one type. So when I use my term as spirit guides, I am referring to my dragons, my unicorns, my eagles, my tree guides, like Grandfather Oak and Grandmother Willow. I connect with the birds, I connect with angels, archangels, parking angels, Charlie. I just say, spirit guides, who wants to come forward? And I'm grounded, protected, connected, connected. And then I go, which of my spirit guides wants to step in now? And then I will pause and I see I've got an animal. I've got, I was just going to say, I think I've got Pegasus coming. Hello, Pegasus. I definitely got a horse. I've got a horse in front of me. I'm just humming and hawing a second because Pegasus is quite big and he comes in with the front, but he's disappeared. So I'm not sure whether I've got a horse or a unicorn or Pegasus. It's a horse. I've got a horse. It's just a horse. It's not a unicorn. So I'm going guided by a horse at the moment. So it's like, ooh! He's telling me I can gallop to freedom because he likes to run on the prairies and run and run and run. You can keep going. Yes, I'm talking and talking and talking and talking. Oh, yes. Brown. Brown represents to me earth. Oh, I need to get grounded. I need to get outside and do some exercise. That's the horse. There you go. There's my message. As simple and as easy as that. Does that make sense? But like I said, your angels can talk to you. You could say, give me some guidance. This is where your angel numbers come into play. Oh my gosh. Lavender Moon and I are having so many angel numbers at the moment. It's just, what the heck? As anybody else having so many angel numbers? And I'm having a lot of ladder numbers and a lot of like last night I had 444 or was it 444 and 456. I got a 456, I got 444, 456. I know, what is it about all these numbers? It's just absolutely ridiculous, the number of angel numbers that are coming through at the moment. And I keep getting 43 as well. I'm just going to look up 43 because it says 643. I'm going to look up 643. 43 is angels, your loved ones and guides and masters who can support you are all with you now. Know that help is only a thought away. Oh my gosh, do you know what? It was 43 minutes past 6 then, and we're talking about angels, and this is the message. Angels, your loved ones and guides and masters who can support you are all with you now. Know that help is only a thought away. What a message. What an absolute message, because I'm talking about fairy angels. I'm talking to you about connecting with your angels. I saw the number 43. I know it's the 643, but I picked on 43 because I had, in the night, I had a 43 number as well. So angels, your loved ones and guides and masters who can support you, so that they're telling us through this number, they're here. So now is your time. Do you need any more confirmation? I'm getting them everywhere, even in my game. I know. I'm just going to see what 643. Other angel number books also available. 643. What is coming from within is right and correct. Angel wisdom is encouraging you to trust in the messages that have been rising up inside you and following them. So this is everyone. I saw that number at 643. So this is how you do it. You see the time. I looked at the number 43 because it's not the first time I've been thinking I need to look up. But it was 643. What is coming from within is right and correct. So your intuition, you're connecting. Angel wisdom encouraging you to trust the messages that have been rising up inside of you and to follow them. So I've got to follow these messages. 456. I want to look up 456. 456. 456. 456. 456 is a ladder number, means you're going up. Angels are encouraging you to align with the energy of care and compassion. Ignore any thoughts of attack. Yeah, stop all the negative thoughts. I'm getting them everywhere. I know. 3 kept coming up, 7 and 9. Oh my gosh, I know. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the best ladder number you can get. 14, 14, then 2, 2, 2. Yeah, I know. You showed me the 2, 2, 2. 14, 14. This is what I like about this Carl Gray. Carl Gray, he's got part 2 is for his crystal thing tonight at 7 o'clock. I missed yesterday's, but luckily he's emailed it over. So he's doing a 2-parter. 14, 14. Your angels are offering strong support at this time, helping you reconnect with any talents you've been forgotten or aspects of your being that they have been discouraged in the past. Now, what I want to bring to your attention, have you got a journal, an angel number journal? Have you got one of these? This is angel numbers. This is my one. It's available from Amazon. If you go to books and then type in Julie-Sian journals, this is an angel number book. It is really good. If you've got a journal of sorts that you like to connect with your guides or anything like that, and you write down all these messages, when you keep a book specifically with your angel numbers, it becomes very, very powerful, because that is just pure messages from your angels. Just a pure, oh my God, we've been talking about my chants. You're exchanging, yeah, well, I'm on his mailing list, and he did a part 1 of his crystal workshop last night, but I missed that, but he emailed it through to me today, so I can watch that back tonight. And then part 2 is tonight at 7 o'clock on Zoom somewhere. But again, I probably won't make it because it's in 15 minutes time, about my chants. I know. So angel numbers, if you've got to, and what you do here, I've talked about this before, you have a place where you write down your date. I always write the date and the number. You type in the date and the number, because then it's got the chronological, so you know when you saw these numbers. Then what I do is I look up the message And I usually look at 2 or 3 because I've got a Doreen Virtue book as well on angel numbers, and I also Google it. So I write out 3 interpretations. Then I look at the 3 and I amalgamate it and create one perfect message. Otherwise you can write that message out 3 times. And then I've got that on page 1. This is my demonstration one. It's not my actual book. My actual book is full of stuff everywhere else. Then you've got page 2. Your next number. Your messages. These are really, really handy because this is full of your angel. Ooh la la. I know, we're going to be creating a journal or something of your chants and stuff like that. Maybe find some photos and things. I don't know. We'll discuss it. But you're getting all your chants ready. May take a while because maybe you haven't got enough at the moment to put into a book, but we shall see. But yes, we're definitely going to be organising that. So this is the Angel Numbers book. So if you are connected, so if you've got a journal, say you've got an ordinary plain journal, it's fairy. Oh, look at the card. Spirit card. And the card today is Spirit. There's the Spirit card. So I've got the 5. I've got Earth, Air, Fire, Water and Spirit. My journals are Earth, Air, Fire, Water, Spirit. There's the Spirit guide. And it's just a written book. You know, it's just lines. And you just write every day anything you want to write in it. Now remember, if you're writing rubbish, put it in your brain dump journal. Don't put crap stuff in a book that you want to manifest, because it's like having your 1 foot on the brake and 1 foot on the accelerator. So when you're writing in the journal and it's going, oh what a shit day, put the oh what a shit day in your brain dump journal. Don't put negative stuff in a book that you're trying to manifest with, or a book that you're connecting with your angels and spirit guides. Don't do that, because crap stuff is low vibration. Your angel guides and spirit guide messages are high vibration, and what you're doing is going to counteract it all out. So that's why I have this brain dump. And basically it's just a lines journal. And what you can do is you can just write it, and then you destroy the book at the end, or you can rip the page out and destroy that, or whatever you want to do. Try not to put negative stuff in your journals. Unless it's like, if it's a diary, if you've got a diary and you're just writing everything, boom, 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 that's fine if it's a diary. But when you're doing your journaling, and journaling is to raise your vibration, you don't want to put any brain stuff. So that's why you want your brain dump journal. This has been quite popular actually. So that's your brain dump. But then you've got your journal. So there's the Earth, Air, Fire, Water and Spirit, the things. And then you've got your angel journal. And then any cards, when you do a card reading, oh look, I've got a dragon wisdom. When I connect with my dragon, anything I do working with my dragon, I put in my dragon book. Again, I know I have so many around, but when I'm connecting my dragon, I like to keep all his work together. If I got it in a general journal, which this can be a general journal, you can use it, because if you like dragons, I've got 2 dragon designs. If you like things, but to me, when I work specifically with a dragon, he goes in there. This is my dragon one, my dragon journaling. If I want to manifest, I've got my Elemental Fairies manifestation book. This is my Elemental Fairies manifestation journal. Ooh, don't we love this Elemental Fairies journal? And basically, again, it's a place to write your notes. You write your date and what is it that you'll dream? What is it that you want to journal? What is it that you want to create? And then what is it the magic? Why do you want it? So you want to, I want to manifest £100,000. So that's what you want to manifest, 100,000. What is it the magic? What are you using? Now if you're going to do, I'm going to use meditation, I'm going to use essential oils, I'm going to use crystals, or you know, I'm just going to use affirmations. And then the manifestation, you know, write your affirmation or your journey. And this is what it's all about, going, what am I going to do? The magic, the manifestation, and your notes. You know, your notes can be, oh, I'm making an aromatherapy blend, and my aromatherapy blend is 6 drops of lavender, 6 drops of rosemary, 6 drops of ylang ylang. So that would be like that. My crystal is such and such a, my candle is such and such a colour. Boom, 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 boom. And it's like the magic. So you're going to, the magic is you write essential oil, candle, crystal, meditation, affirmation. And then you put it all together and you do your manifestation. You're going, right, I'm going to do a ritual with it. I'm going to say this affirmation. And that's what's your manifestation. So that's working with the Elemental Fairies manifestation journal. And of course, We have when you do your cards for the day. Ooh, la, la. When you do your cards for the day, you've got the oracle card journal, your tarot card journal. It's all in one, because some days you want to use an oracle card, some days you want to use a tarot card. So again, you've got a journal for that. And again, you start at page 1. Oh, what's that? Ah, I've just suddenly discovered something. So you've got place to write, got what are your cards, whether you choose 1 card, 2 cards, 3 cards, write what it is, and then the message at the bottom. Okay, so there's your journal, and you can keep them all together, and then you've got a beautiful record of everything. Does anything I've spoken of before? So all you do, if I type on here Amazon, you go to Amazon, then you go in books, and then you type in, and it's separate words, this one, Julie-Sian. So go to Amazon, type in books, or click books, type in Julie-Sian, and you see what comes up, because there's Reiki Teddy journals there. I've got all sorts of journals I've created. Okay, are there any questions at all on what I've talked about today? Like I said, your angel, spirit guides, whoever, they're here to help you. And they want, and at the moment, the reason why we're getting so numbers, because they don't want to be subtle anymore. They are talking to you, but the thing is, what they want you to do is just don't go, oh, I've had the number 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, it's telling you you're on the up. You need to do things. You need to take action. You've got to take action on the messages. It's no good going, oh, I've got the number 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got the number 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I've got this number. I've got this angel. And they're going, yeah, but look at what that number means and then act, because you've asked us for guidance. We're giving you the guidance. And then you ask me, are you there? And so they're hitting their wings against the brick wall. Boom, boom, boom. We are giving you the guidance through angel numbers. We're giving you guidance. You know, you're asking for guidance, and then you go, oh, look, a yellow daffodil. And they're going, yeah, look up the meaning of a yellow daffodil, you know. If you don't want to sit and have a long conversation, but then you can have a long conversation. You go, what should I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? Blah, blah, blah. Then they can't tell you what to do. Remember, they cannot tell you what to do, because humans got free will, so you can choose what to do or not. But they'll sort of say, you know what? This is what why the dragon gets fed up. Dragons don't have patience. Your angels and guides can keep telling you the same thing over and over. Dragons haven't got any patience. And they go, look, I told you once. You know, I'm not going to repeat myself. Yeah. I'm going to keep blowing my own trumpet. Does anything I've said tonight make sense? Anything at all? Right, let's see. Very quickly. We might get this done very quickly. The deck I'm using tonight is the Elemental Fairies Affirmation Cards by myself, Julie-Sian. Only available from www.juliesian.co.uk. Not available anywhere else. We've sold out on Amazon. You can't buy it on Amazon. You can only buy it from me now. So follow my website or contact me. So there's my card deck. And the card is Spirit. The universe provides beautiful golden opportunities for my success every day. It does. If you want success, you need, and to get success, you now need to take action. If you don't take action, it won't happen. And they're giving you opportunities. They're opening doors to you. When you step through this door, these opportunities will go and multiply and multiply. And remember to say thank you. And the universe is and it's just because it provides Sally with an opportunity. There's opportunities for Lavender Moon and opportunities for me. You're not taking the opportunities away from anybody else. There is an abundance of opportunities. You know, just if you dream you want a BMW, well, someone else may want to dream of a Rolls Royce. So if you get your BMW, you're not taking it away because this other person wants a Rolls Royce or someone else wants a Lamborghini. There is so much abundance there. All these golden opportunities are there. What you want is not going to take away from anyone else. There is enough for them as well. So like if you all go and stand by the edge of the ocean and everyone takes a barrel of water, there's still enough barrels of water left. And there's success. But don't do one foot on the brake, one foot on the accelerator, i.e. when I talk about that, it's like, I want abundance of money, I want abundance of money, I want abundance and I'm worthy of it. But then you're thinking, I don't like people with rich money because they're all snobs. People with a lot of money are snobs. People with money are, you know, stuck up. And if you suddenly have that belief system that people with money are stuck up, and then you're going, I want a load of money, but then you're going, well, actually, if people with a lot of money are stuck up, do I want to be stuck up? No, I don't want to be stuck up. Then you're stopping the money, and then you wonder why you're not getting the money, because you've got this subconscious belief system, and it's stopping you from getting the money, because you're saying to yourself, yeah, I want the money, but then you're going yourself, another thing, anyone with money is stuck up, but you're going, well, I don't want to be a stuck up person, you know, with my face up the thing, you know, up my arse, and you know, and if that's what you think of what someone with money, and you don't want to be like that, therefore the universe is not going to give you the money. It's one foot on the brake and one on the accelerator. You need to make sure that, you know what, people with money are fantastic, and isn't it lovely to have all that money? They're wonderful people. You've got to change the story. And when you start going, yeah, there's so many rich people who do so much work. And like I said yesterday, focus on the good. There's so many people out there who do a lot of good with their money. There are a lot of people, and I want to be one of those people who do a lot of good with the money. And that way, your vibration, because there are a lot of people who do a lot of good with their money, a hell of a lot, and you're stepping into that, and those people are not stuck. So you've got to check, and then you get the opportunity. Does that make sense to you? Right, who wants a card? Who wants a card tonight? This is going to be very quick. Basically, I'll do the card. Oh, wrong way around. Do the card, give you the affirmation, and then it's down to you to decide what to do with it. So who would like a card? Sally's here. I think Sally's here. I've only got 2 people here, so this is going to be very quick. Okay, so we'll do Sally. Sally has air. Air is all to do with your thoughts, and your card is, as I dream it, I will believe it, and so I will achieve it. But to believe it, you have to have the correct belief system behind it. So if you don't believe it, like I just said, if you believe that all rich people are stuck up, and that's your belief, but you're dreaming of having a lot of money, but you don't want to be you ain't going to get it. Your belief system has to be in alignment. So if as I dream it, I will believe it, and so I will achieve it. And you will achieve it. But if you keep saying, you know, rich people are stuck up, and then you wonder why you're not, because you're stopping yourself, because you're subconscious, you're saying, I don't want to be a stuck up person. I don't want to be a stuck up person. That's what you're subconscious, because I don't like that type of person. I don't want to become that person. And if I have a lot of money, I will become that stuck up person. Therefore, that's why you're not getting the money. You have to change your belief system around it. So this is what this is all about. As I dream it, I believe it, and so I will achieve it. So sometimes that's, you know, that's a lot of reasons why people's manifesting doesn't work. Okay, Lavender Moon, Lavender Moon, Lavender Moon. Anyone else apart from Lavender Moon? Lavender Moon has another air, a thought. I only think loving thoughts and only speak kind-hearted words. I only think loving thoughts and only speak kind-hearted words. Yeah, we were talking about this yesterday. Rather than going, I'm on a pro-Palestine walk, a march, I'm going to go on a pro-Israeli march, I'm going to go on a Ukraine march, I'm going to go on a Russian march. Because you're going on a march against war, you're feeding into war. I'm going on a march for peace. Peace for everyone and anything. And I'm not going to think about where I want that peace to go, because as soon as you want, I want peace to overcome war, you're thinking about war. There's war, and you're putting more negative. So it's just a peace march. World peace. So I only think loving thoughts and only speak kind-hearted words. So you are amazing at the moment, Lavender Moon. And you go, yeah, I've lost this. Don't say, oh, I've only got another £2 to go, because it's like, oh, I'm not there yet. I'm not there. Just focus on, well done, I've lost some weight and I'm ready to lose more. I'm ready to lose more. I've lost some weight and I'm feeling great. I'm fab. Don't keep focusing on, I want to focus more on because I want to get to a certain weight. No, you want to get to a healthy weight loss. So focus on, congratulate yourself on the amazing weight you've lost. And it'd be great if I lose some more. Don't say how many more pounds you want to lose, but just say, you know, so this is, I only think loving thoughts and only speak kind-hearted words. Yes, that's what I suggest to you. Speak kind-hearted words to yourself and to others, and it will come back to you 3 times. Okay, I think that's all. Everyone here who's had a reading has had one. I'm going to finish now. Thank you everyone who's joined, anyone who jumped on and off and on and off. Having an amazing Fairy Wednesday evening, whatever you're up to. If you've got any questions or queries, message me. If you want to buy any of my journals, they're available to buy from Amazon. Go to books, type in Julie-Sian. If you want my deck of cards, contact me or buy directly from my website www.juliesian.co.uk. So there's my website. And join me tomorrow, hopefully, for Tarot Thursday. We will be looking at the last 7-8 cards of the major arcana cards. So that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow, looking at the last part of the major arcana cards on Tarot Thursday. Have a great evening, whatever you're doing. Thank you for joining. Take care. Namaste. Bye, 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 bye.